Hey everyone, this is Naurin and welcome back to a new session of English with me. Are you scared to speak English? What pulls you back when speaking English? Is it that self-consciousness? Do you fear your mistakes? What are the fears you face when you speak English? Today, we will look at the fears that you face while speaking English. From today onwards, you won't fear speaking in English. Let's move on to the video and find out what your fears are and how to solve your fears while speaking English. The 90% of people who fear speaking in English are scared of one thing, that is mistakes. You know what? Mistakes are okay. Making mistakes is better than faking perfectionism. So why do you worry about making mistakes? Because you are worried about what the other people will think about you. Your main fear is other people. You are stressing yourself because you are afraid what others will think about you if you make a mistake while speaking English. Maybe people will laugh at you if they see a mistake. Take that laugh as a motivation for you. Let you get motivated from their mockings. I'll give you one example. I have an aunt who doesn't speak English. She doesn't know English, but she sometimes tries to speak English because she is staying in a neighborhood where there are a lot of people from different cultures. So she really likes to talk and she wanted to mingle with them. But she is scared to speak in English. You know why she is scared? Because once when she told something, it was something related to aeroplane or traveling or something, and when she said that word, it was a blunder. Her husband and son was watching her talking to the other person and they laughed at her. They did not laugh in front of that person, but when she came back to home, they made fun of her. They repeated the same thing like, why did you use that word? Why did you say like that? And they made fun of her and she felt bad. And from then on, she kind of lost her confidence. And you know what? She even stopped trying to speak English. So that is what people's mindset is. You know, just by simply laughing at her, she lost her confidence and she don't want to speak English anymore. That is not what you have to think. Take this as an opportunity and start learning English and show them that you can speak English really well. Take this as a challenge. And also my aunt did not stop learning English then and there. Okay, she felt really bad for some days and for some months actually. And then what she did is she started watching videos and she started learning English. And I'm happy for her because it is a very good decision, because sometimes English becomes so important for us that we cannot communicate without English. Learning a new language is actually a boon for you. Even if it is not required, you have to learn a new language. It is a good thing. So don't worry about your mistakes. Start speaking in English however you can. If someone has made fun of you, thank them because they are giving an encouragement for you to learn more. Now the second thing you fear is trouble with words. You know, sometimes you have trouble with words. You forget words. You don't know what word to use there. What you have to do? You have to start little by little. Start learning new words in English. First learn some basic words and then change it into sentences, 2-word sentences, and then move on to 3-word sentences and go on like that. I have already did videos related to basic use English words and sentences. Please do watch that to learn new words and new sentences. So try learning new words in English and use them in your conversation. Don't just leave it. You have learned a new word, you found its meaning and you know everything about that word, but use it. Use it in your sentences. Only then you will have that word memorized. And if you forget some word, try using an alternate word. Don't just stick on to the same word. If you are thinking of a word like mischievous and you cannot get that word, just say very naughty. Both means the same. Don't panic for that same word. Look for other words. Use alternate words and continue your conversation. To get rid of the trouble with words, what you have to do is start small with words. The next issue is grammar. You know, sometimes it feels like is the right answer, but sometimes it is at, sometimes it is to, sometimes it is on, sometimes it is under, above. I don't know what to use where. Is or are. She is writing. Is it she are writing? Oh, I don't know. Don't panic. Let it go with the flow. Start learning basic grammar. Use basic grammar in your sentences initially. Or initially don't use any grammar. Just say like she write, he cook, he walk, he study, we write. Use sentences like that and then add on little bit of grammar into those sentences. She is writing. He is walking. Change it day by day. First start without grammar, but then the next week start using simple basic grammars. You know, practice makes man perfect. Here also, practice can make you perfect in grammar. With practice, grammar will be really easy for you. You know, in some days, you won't have that fear of grammar. Those grammars will come out within you by itself. But you need to practice. You need to start with little grammar. Grammar is some steps ahead in English. So don't fear about grammar. Now the last thing that most of us fear, not only in the case of English, but anything, is confidence, self-confidence. You know, you need to be confident to speak English. If you are scared, if you feel like, oh, I'll make mistake the next second, yeah, you will be making a mistake the next second because you don't have belief in yourself. How can other people believe you if you don't have belief in yourself? So have some self-respect. Think of yourself as a pro-English speaker. Be confident to speak English. What you have to do is, you have to set some goals. Set goals according to your level. If you are a beginner, set your goals like learning basic English words and sentences. If you are an intermediate English speaker, learn about vocabularies and conversational skills. If you are a pro-advanced English speaker, what you have to do is, you have to read a complete novel in 3 days. Set goals according to your level. Set goals that are suitable for you and achieve that goals. Be happy about your small wins. Pat your shoulder. Appreciate yourself if you have achieved something little. Because each little step is a boon for us. It is an advantage for us. So be confident while speaking English. These are some common fears that people face while speaking English. Keep your fears aside, come out and speak English. This is all for today, guys. I hope you all understood this video. I'll be back with a new video soon. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Bye.